right, well, it is the month of May, racing in Indiana, but, you know, it's not just all about race cars.
Yeah, there's a huge auction getting underway right now with an impressive selection of rare vehicles. Matt McCutcheon joins us live from the fairgrounds to take a look at the Mecum auction. Morning, Matt.
Scott and Anne-Marie, good morning to you. We're talking about pace cars right now from the Indianapolis 500 all the way from just a couple of years ago to 2015. Some more unusual cars. This one here from 1998, just a couple of years ago, right? Then we get a little bit more older as we kind of go up the line. Here we got 1995. We got this prime yellow one right here from 1986. And then check out this oldest pace car we got right here. This is the 1978 official pace car. So a lot of variety here. The pace car is just some of the more than 2,000 cars here at the Mecum auction this weekend. We're joined here by David with the event. Good morning to you. Let's talk about these cars because for so many people there's a lot of nostalgia.
There is. And the pace car and the Corvette model is particularly Americana at its best. And so what the Chevrolet Corvette represents to Americana and nostalgia of racing, but also they get to take that home and drive it because it's an immediate draw.
All the cars you see here are owned by someone from Fort Wayne. You have basically all 49 states and even celebrities who have cars up for auction here.
Right, yeah. So Keith Bussey's from Fort Wayne. He's a co-founder of Steel Dynamics, and he had collected these cars over many, many years. But then we have a total of 33 collections in all, and you mentioned Reggie Jackson is one of those collectors.
Wow, and you have a lot of different cars. We're looking at some of the more exotic ones, the more expensive. But you get some introductory ones, shall we say?
Yeah, so we'll start each day in that $5,000 to $10,000 range for affordability, and we'll go up to several $100,000 each day as well.
Awesome. I want to bring in this picture right now. This car is as most exotic as you can get, right? There's only one of this car. What car are we talking about and what year?
Yeah, this is a car that was built in the early to mid-50s, the first time by George Barris. We know his name from the Batmobile, and Jimmy Street out of Dayton, Ohio. And then Jimmy took it the second time around in the later 50s and toured the car. It's a Golden Sahara is that car, and it had every bells and whistles you can imagine because it was something that they designed the way they wanted to. And it was actually the first autonomous car. It was operated by remote control.
A 1950s remote control car. And what I love about it, there's a TV inside that car. If you can imagine driving down the road in the 1950s with, I'm sure, would be a black and white TV, right? With the antenna and everything. So that's just some of the many different cars, the many different stories you can find right here at the State Fairgrounds at the Mecum auction going until Sunday. But Scott and Anne-Marie, we can find a car for you, I'm sure. Just give me the credit card number and I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, well, you know, if you're going to be on my budget, we have to go early in the morning when they're starting in the low price range. Definitely not in the afternoon.
All right. If Matt can do a test drive for us coming up a little later this morning on one of those cars. It'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, it would be.